So welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about what's daily bias. Okay, so and yes, you guys are asking me in comments and in DMs that make a video about daily bias. So here it is. And another thing is that people are asking that on which prop firm they should trust on. Okay, so as per in my point of view, the prop firm which I'm using is Funded Next. Okay, and the Funded Next which I'm using right now, and this prop firm is trusted and it is available worldwide. And another thing is about this one is that you get your like packages of, if you look at the challenges, you can look at the all the challenges which they offer. There is a stellar, there is a stellar light, there is a evaluation plan, and there is this express plan, and there is no slippage. Okay, the spreads are very good. And another thing is about this is that they offer crypto trading also. So guys, those who trade crypto, like, they can use this platform to trade crypto also, and they provide in very like cheap, like their prices are very good. Okay, so the per people, those who are in their struggling phase, they can use this. Okay, and like this one is the trusted one which I've seen and which I'm using right now. Okay, so you can trust on this and you can use this platform. And another one is that it's very stable and not like another, because I saw some of the other prop firms, they provide DX trade or the voice markets, like there is lots of maintenance and things are going on with that thing. Okay, like there is like something glitch or something, but with this you can use MT4 or MT5 or a C trader. Okay, and if you want to buy any plan of this, I will leave the link in my description. You can just buy it from there. Okay, or you can just click on that link and you can just go into their website and you can buy the plan or a prop firm account for yourself. So this was the answer. Okay, so the guys, those who are looking for prop firm, they can just go on this Funded Next. They can go in description, there will be a link and they can click on it. Okay, so now let's jump back to the video. So today we are going to discuss about daily bias. Okay, so now what's a daily bias? Daily bias means that we have to predict that what the daily candle will do. Okay, what will be the whole daily move, where the market will go. Okay, so now the daily candle can be bullish or it can be bearish. Okay, and if you can predict the daily candle, then you can predict the whole day move. Okay, and if it's getting hard for you to predict the daily candle, it means it will be hard for you to predict daily bias, right? So what you can do is you can go on weekly time frame. And now how you'll do that is by doing, let's go on daily time frame. So the first thing which is really important and which is the main thing on my channel and the only thing in trading which is really important is liquidity. Okay, because it works on liquidity, it's totally based on liquidity. Okay, it's like, it's not on like anything like supply and demand. And now I'm not saying like it does not work, supply and demand doesn't work, but in my point of view, liquidity only works because markets are made in a such a way that it needs liquid, like it needs money, right? So it needs stop losses, it needs buy limits and sell limits to get in, then only there will be lots of money, right? And the big guys, those who are in here, they only look for liquidity, they only look into charts to look at what the noobs are doing, right? So that's why we have to do the opposite of the 95%. Okay, so if we do the opposite of 95%, we will be automatically in 5%. Okay, so now look at over here. And now the guys, those who are new, they should go in my previous videos. I like in detail I told them about the liquidity, but in this one I think so you know about buy side and sell side liquidity. Okay, so here you can see that there is a sell side liquidity. Okay, this is a sell side liquidity. Why? Because this was the last downward moves and after that there was a big rally towards the upside. Okay, so now if a retail trader will see this, right, or any trader, like not a retail, okay, we are all retail, but our approaches are different. Okay, we approach the markets differently, we think differently. Okay, so if a new beginner who is in the market and he sees this, okay, and now he can see a good rejection from here at this point or this point. Okay, so this is the closest one, so he will think about this. So now what he will do and this works on any time frame. Okay, this is for, like, I'm just explaining liquidity in a short. Okay, so now what he will think over here, that this is a very good what support, right? So he'll think that this is a very good support, and if market comes over here, okay, if it breaks it, then it's a bearish breakout and he'll take sell. Okay, but if it gives a rejection from here, he will take a buy. But what happens, it's the thing which happened is totally different. Okay, it came till over here, okay, and it was straight towards the downside. Okay, and now you can see this type of wick, but when this candle was live, this was like whole red candle over here. So first loss, what he will do is, the retail trader, he will take a buy over here, and the stop loss will be a little bit below of the structural low, as like everybody says, every new beginner video on YouTube says. Okay, that just place your stop loss a little bit below of the structure, right? And this what he'll do. So immediately he will get a stop loss, okay, over here, and now he will think like, what thing I did wrong, and he is new. So you know what mistake he will do, he will just think, he will just do revenge trading, right? And what he will do is, he will think like, oh, this is a breakout, this is a bearish breakout, and markets are falling, it's about to crash. Okay, so what he'll do is, he'll just place his sell limits over here, and then he'll place his this stop loss right over here, okay, which gets hit on next day over here. And so now he has taken 2 losses. Okay, and now after that, what happens, market takes all the stop losses, like all the people, those who are taking buy or sell, those who are taking the sell at the breakout and those who are taking buy at this support level. Okay, both of them are not in the market now, because their stop losses have been are done, like they're done now for now. So now it means that it has taken the sell side liquidity right over here. Okay, and now where it's going now, okay, we know that it's taken a sell side liquidity, so now it's seeking for buy side liquidity. So where is the buy side liquidity? Buy side liquidity is this extreme point right over here. Okay, so we'll have to, so now how we'll predict our bias, that's the important thing, right? So when we are, for example, we are over here, okay, we are in the middle, right, and we can see in the left that there is no data, right, and but we can see that it has gone in too much premium in the sense it has gone too much high. Okay, and it's a daily time frame, and we are right over here. Okay, and now what will be the target from here, like where the market will go? It will go into the sell side or it will go to the buy side, right? Like that's the thing. So what will happen is, like, when we will see this type of bearish candle, right, and this type of bearish candle, okay, till the price goes and takes the sell side liquidity, my bias will be bearish. Okay, when price goes and takes the sell side liquidity, what I'll do, I'll wait for confirmation of bullishness, because I know it has taken the sell side liquidity and it's 90% chance that from here market can go up, but I'll wait, right? I'll go on different pairs, I will look for some different trades, but on this pair I'll wait. I want to trade in this middle, right? When it's right over here, I can see that where it's going for this high or this high, right? So I don't want to take trades right over here, and I don't want to take trades when price will reach over here. I don't want to take trades over there, okay, because anything can happen, right? But when markets are in middle, right, then you can look for trades. So for example, when it was over here, when it started to fall, and now look closely over here, this candle, look at the candle bodies, okay, because this is a daily time frame. Don't do it on 1 minute time frame, okay, or 5 minute time frame. This is a daily time frame, so it's different. Okay, it's a higher time frame, and we need to predict only one candle. So I'm teaching you that how you can predict the one daily candle, right? And it's like only 70% accurate. It does not work every day, but if you keep on doing it, and if your risk management is good and your money management is good, you will be in lots of profit. Okay, so, and this is what I do personally also. So we can see that there's a candle break right over here. Till now there was no candle break, right? This was a consolidation. Okay, you can take a losses over here, but it was a good move towards the upside, so you can take a buy over here. But now how you will know that it's going down? So there's a candle break, okay, and now we can see that this candle's body is closed below of this candle's low. So this is a candle break. It's not about wick, because wick has gone below of this low also, this low also. Okay, it's a liquidity grab right over here on smaller time frames. Okay, I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about like big candle towards the downside with the body closed below. Okay, so from this day, 17 July, my bias on SPX 500 will be bearish. Okay, And now what I'll do is I'll do this thing. I should remove. This is the high of the previous day candle and this is the low of the previous day candle. Okay, now on next day what I'll do is I will look for sells. Okay, and my bias will be bearish. Okay, if price order flow is changed, okay, if it's going for sell side, as I told you that it's going for sell side, right? If it is going for sell side, then this candle will not go and take the high of this candle. Okay, all right, it cannot go and take the high of this candle. Okay, so that's my assumption. Okay, it cannot go and take. Why? Because I told in my previous videos that on previous day high it's a buy side liquidity and on previous day's low it's a sell side liquidity, right? So price should go to take the sell side, not the buy side, right? So what I'll do is I'll look for sells from here. Okay, and now when I can get a sell on a smaller time frame over here, and now it's the next day, so what I'll do is I will mark the low of this day, and my bias is bearish. Okay, my bias is bearish. My bias is bearish till the price goes and takes the sell side. Big liquidity pool over here. Okay, and now on next day also I will be bearish. Okay, market goes up and it falls down, and now on next day also I will be bearish. But here's a trap. Okay, if you look at this closely, there's an imbalance in between right over here. If you can see, okay, there's a very good imbalance over here. So now over here there was such a small imbalance, but this is a good imbalance. So now I am bearish, but you know when I will take the sell? When price will go above of this structure high. Okay, this is a very important point, so just listen to it. Okay, when price give this thing, okay, and this like this candle break, and on next day I want price to go and tap on this day's low, right? But it didn't. Like it just went a little bit close to this candle's low, but it shorts towards the downside from that moment. Okay, and now on next day I was also thinking about that price should go and touch this candle's low on this day, right? But it didn't, right? It just fell down. And now on next day I know that price is in totally what? Discount zone, right? It's in total discount. Okay, so now what the price will do, price will go into a little bit premium. Okay, a little bit premium in the sense it means that it will go into a little bit of buy side liquidity. Okay, so where's the buy side liquidity? On previous day's candles high, right? So it went up, and now if you can see over here, I should mark this, it fills the whole imbalance over here from a pinpoint. Okay, it just goes up, taps into this candle's low, because this candle was not able to do this job, right? So this candle did the job over here. It filled the imbalance, and now my bias is bearish on this day. This day I can take a loss, but I can see in front of my eyes, if instead of this, there was no imbalance and then I can see this type of candle, then my bias is bullish. Okay, so listen closely. Okay, if there is no imbalance like this and I can see this type of candle, my bias will switch to bullish. Okay, and now you will say that yo, price has not gone into the sell side liquidity, but look at the main order flow, right? Who cares? Like it can go down. I know that it can go down. This is my main target because it's going up for so many days and it's based on interest rates and all of that thing, right? Interest rate cuts and inflation rate news, like that thing also affects the market's order flow on higher time frame. Okay, so now my bias will go bullish because the overall order flow is bullish. I can see in front of my eyes, anybody can see this, the market is going up, but then also people cannot make money. Okay, so that's why, like, just think about it. So my bias will be bullish from here. Okay, and I can be wrong on next day also, but I know about this thing that there is an imbalance right over here. So price is going up to fill that imbalance and then it will start falling, right? So now what happens, market fell down, like this is a big candle towards the downside, and now there's another imbalance which is left, and now you can see that there's this imbalance over here. There's this imbalance. Okay, so what happens, price went down, okay, like this type of big candle towards the downside. I was bearish from this day. Okay, so this candle bearish, I predicted it, right? And on next day also, I know that price will not go up and take this candle's high. So, and I know that price will go and take this candle's low, but I want to see that price should go up and fill this imbalance, right? But it didn't, like it just shorts towards the downside, right? But what after that, on next day also, I am a little bit confused. Why? Because I can see an imbalance right over here, so anything can happen. So I can look for scalping on this type of days, okay, on this type of days for a buy, but I know overall order flow is going down, okay. So now on next day there were lots of consolidation. You can go into a losing streak on these type of days, okay, these 4 days, and these are the days when people blow all of their profits which they make in this type of rally, okay. So be careful on this type of days. And what happens after that, there's this big candle goes up, right, fills the imbalance, and now I'm bearish for one more time, right, because I can see that it has filled the imbalance over here. So I can see a bearish candle. On next day also I'm bearish, and on next day also I am bearish, okay. And now I can see that it has taken the sell side liquidity. So now what I'll do, I'll wait for a good confirmation, right. So now what happens, what I told you, that price should close with a body, right. So let's mark this candle's high and low, okay. And now what happens, this candle was an inside bar, like it didn't did anything really great. So I will not trade on 6, 7, on I will not trade on 8 also, but on after this at 9 I will start trading. I will start taking buys. Why? Because you can see that this candle's body closed above of this candle's high, right? Just think about it. And after that what happens, next day what I'll do, I'll mark the high and the low of this, wait, okay. I can see now what I'll do on next day, I will be bullish. And now what I'll do on next day, I will be bullish on this day also, and on next day I will be bullish, okay. And now this candle was a big, so we'll mark another high as highs and lows. So we predicted like 3 days, we predicted good bias, okay. And now on this day also I will predict for what, bullishness. And now I will mark this candle's high and low. Over here also price can go down because there is this imbalance left over here, okay. Price can go down, so this is risky over here. But if you have a good risk management, like you can take a risk, okay. If you have a good risk management and you have good psychology, then you can risk over here, because it can be like nothing for you because you made so much money over here and this rally, okay. In these 3 days you made money. So on this day also you can bet. It's like you cannot bet, like you can just you can take a risk, okay, because every trade is 50-50. It can be a loss or it can be a win, but the series of trades should be in positive, okay. So now on this day I will be bullish, okay, because what happened over here, if you can see over here, right, is it fell down and it was an imbalance over here. Market went up, fill up the whole gap, right. But over here we can see that price has taken the lots of sell side liquidity and it's about to tap this high, okay. It's about to tap this high, so that's why we'll be bullish on this day. And now after this day, now I think price should go down and touch this low, but it goes up and it's so close of the buy side liquidity. If you can see it, see, look at this high, it's so close. It is about to take the buy side liquidity right over here. So on this day also I will be bullish. And now I will mark this candle's low and this candle's high, okay. And now I can see on this day also I will be bullish, and I want to see price to come back, tap on this day's high over here, okay. So it filled the imbalance. Just think about it, if it didn't came back down like this, and if it didn't tapped on this like this candle's high, then there would be a gap like this, or sorry, there would be a imbalance like this over here, okay, like a small imbalance like this over here. But it filled that imbalance and then it went up. So over here at this was my point of interest. I will look for buys over here, and there will be a liquidity rate or anything or order block or fair value gap. I will just take an entry from here, okay. But right now I will not go into that topic because I am teaching this, I'm teaching you this buy side liquidity Oh sorry, I'm teaching you this daily bias. Okay, so that's why. And now on next day also I will be a little bit scared like today. Why? Because we are already in a buy side liquidity. It's a small buy side liquidity, but the large one is right over here. Okay, it's right over here. But on this day also I'm looking for bullishness, but I think so price will come back down till this line or at till this high, or it can do anything. Okay, but my bias is what? My bias is bullish. So I hope you understood this thing, that how to predict a bias. And now I will keep on doing the same thing till the price goes up and takes this high. And when price will go up and take this high, right, I will stop. I will wait, and I want to see some type of sort of good candle break. Okay, I want to see a good order flow coming in. Okay, the thing which I saw over here, a good order flow. I cannot see any order flow coming in this type of candles, right? But when I saw this type of candle, you can see that how the bodies are closed below of this structural low. These two, like, it just closed so far away from this low, right? So just think about it. So now till when the price will go up and take this high, then I'll stop for the buy, for my bullish bias. Okay, and another thing is from weekly candles also you can predict the bias. Okay, so for example on 5th August this weekly candle closed in green. So on this week I will be bullish, and on this week I will be bullish. So this week I am bullish on this SPX 500. Okay, and you can do it on any pairs. Okay, so now from this you can understand the order flow. Okay, and now you can understand the daily bias, and now how to frame the trades. I have specially videos about that, how to frame trades when you go on smaller time frames. I already have a videos about that. Okay, and I hope you guys understood that what's the daily bias and how to predict it. So this was the in-depth video, and I have more videos about this daily bias on my channel. Okay, but people are saying that we cannot find it because there are lots of videos, so that's why I made a new one. Okay, and another thing which I want to say, that people ask that we are not able to buy accounts, and like they are, for example, it doesn't matter from where are you from. Okay, if you are from US, UK, or you are from Canada, or you are from India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, if you are from anywhere, okay, you can get this funded next account. Okay, you can buy this plans of funded next account over here. You can look for Stellar Light. Okay, like you can get a $10,000 account for $60. You can get a $25,000 account for $139. And for Stellar, you can see that you can get 100K for $549. Okay, and like what's the daily loss? 5%. Overall loss 10%. It's same, and profit split is 95%. Okay, and minimum trading days are 5. Okay, and first reward will be monthly, and news trading is enabled over here. Okay, and like you can see there are like one step also. There's a one step one also over here. Okay, this will be the only one step. The profit target will be 10%, maximum daily loss will be 3%, and maximum overall loss will be 6%. And you can go to this website of 100 Next from the link which will be in my description, and you can buy a account. You can buy a funded account from them. Okay, and I have and if you use my coupon code, if you use my discount code of DHRUVEXC, you will get 7% discount on it. Okay, it's like Dhruv EXC. You will get 7% discount on it. And another thing is that if you use this prop firm, and it allows crypto trading also. If you want to do crypto trade, you can do it, and they give a good profit split, and I personally use it. Okay, I have a 250k accounts with them. Okay, and I just merged them, so I have 250k accounts because lots of accounts are getting banned. Like I will not take the names, but I had like a big accounts. I had like 200k account or 100k account with them. Okay, but like they got banned and then they came back. You know for whom I'm talking about. Like they came back, but now they're gone for one more time. They have so many rules and all of that, but it's very easy. Their contact support is very good, so you can easily contact with them, and you can buy the account from the link which I will provide you in the description. And you can use my coupon code of DHRUVEXC, Dhruv EXC, and you can get a 7% discount. Okay, so I hope I answered all of your questions, that which prop firm I should use, and what's the daily bias. And if you guys have any questions, you can ask me in the comment section and I will make another video on that question. Okay, and you can DM me also that I am not able to understand this. Like if you guys have any questions, I have Instagram link also, my Instagram link also in my description, and I have my Discord group link also in my description. So if you guys have any questions, like for example you don't know about what's the fair value gap, okay, or you are confused that there are so many fancy terms, okay, because there are so many fancy terms in the market that people, like in this ICT space, like there are so many fancy terms. Like they say that this is a inversion fair value gap, BCC. I know, like, see, trading should be simple, okay, because it's already complicated, and don't make it more complicated, right? Because if you make it more complicated, then it will be harder for you. So that's why what I do, I just try to explain it simply, and I try to explain it in a way which worked for me, okay, and who knows, it can work for you also, okay. So that's why if you guys don't understand what's the fair value gap, order block, liquidity, which is the main thing, everyone should know about liquidity, that how liquidity works and how prices are booked, how big guys play with your money like this, they make fool. And this thing happens in small time frames also. It's not about like daily bias, it happens on 1 minute time frame also. It will make like this high, and I have videos also about this, about liquidity. It will make a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, like this, and all of a sudden it will go down, and it feel like the guys, those who were thinking that this is a demand zone, they will get a loss, and the guys who will be thinking that this is a sell side, or what you call, like, breakout, okay, bearish breakout, and break and retest traders, all of them will get losses over here, because market will go up like this, okay. So this happens, okay, this happens. And if you do it like this on a bigger picture, okay, it's the same thing going on over here, okay, it's the same thing going on over here. It just went down and now it's going up over here, okay. So I hope you guys understood what I explained, and all the links of that prop firm Funded Next will be in the description, and you can use my coupon code also. I have a coupon code also. And so yeah, if you guys have any questions, just ask me. So until next time, wish you good luck and be safe.